Stand-up comic. Are you sick of the news getting pushed around by two sides? Always saying the other side is wrong? You deserve to enjoy the news.
That's what's up, Robin. I'm your host, Mac James, from Stand Up for News. We're stand-up comics, and we tell the news. The news doesn't have any legs and can't stand up for its own self. Join us in special guests like local hero comics like Donnie Stopa, all the way to legends like Tommy Chong, every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. here on WTAN Radio.
Hello, this is the one and only Robbie the Shark. I want to welcome you to the new program, All Groovy, man. I just want a bunch of folks in front of my porch. Let's have a Coca-Cola, a sweet tea, or whatever your drink of flavor is, and let's just talk about life and how far we've come on the only 1340 WTAN 10 Talk Radio Network.
It's All Groovy with Robbie the Shark, Thursdays from 8 to 9 p.m. Listen at your own risk.
Caregivers find the support they need on Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver. Heard every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m., Linda and her caring and knowledgeable guests will bring you education, information, and resources, as well as a shoulder for caregivers. That's Connecting Caregivers Radio with Linda Burhans, the gal who cares for the caregiver, where you can find help and hope every Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Ain't it good?
Hey Tampa Bay, Tammy here with the BCC Coupon Book. Tune in during drive time 5 to 6 p.m. on the Tan Talk Radio Network to hear the BCC Coupon Book radio show. We feature local small business owners with great deals for many services and restaurants in our listening area. And anyone interested in branding your business and getting your name out there, give us a call at the BCC Coupon Book, 727-804-6082. Have a great day, Tampa Bay.
That's the BCC Coupon Book, Wednesdays 5 to 6 on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk, entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
It's time for Be Local Buzz with Devin. Devin is the owner and publisher of Stroll Harbor Bluffs and Be Local Beaches magazines. She's also the founder of Raising Relief Foundation and the host of Be Local Buzz on the Tan Talk Radio Network. Now here's Devin, your community connector.
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Thursday, and welcome to Be Local Buzz with Devin, your community connector. Always my favorite time of the week to be here in Tan Talk Radio. So, a little true confessions. If I'm sounding a little weird today, it's not because I've been drinking or anything like that. It's because, I don't know if you remember, a couple of weeks ago, I had Dr. Michael on my show, the plastic surgeon from Garden Medical Spa, and I did it. He did it. We were talking about my lip lift and a little mini facelift. So I am super excited. I've only been out of surgery for 1.5 weeks, and I'm doing really great. So if you can see me, a little weirdness going on underneath the nose. And if I sound like I'm slurring my words, I am, but it's not because I'm drinking, unfortunately. So speaking of drinking, today's show is, are you ready? Bars, cars, and clothes. And I always like to start off with a little trivia. But first, I want to say hi to our producer, like I always do. And we are working with Glenn. And Glenn, I just wanted to say, hello, are you? And how are you? And I'm so glad to be working with you.
Great to be here.
Yeah? How's it going? You had a good week?
Great so far.
Awesome. Okay, so I have a little trivia or some kind of fun tips. Do you know, and this could be anyone in the room, what drink glows in the dark naturally? Do I have?
Not absinthe?
No. Do you have a guess? Do you have a guess? Anyone? All right, we're going to have to test this, okay? Gin and tonic. If you put it under a black light, it does glow naturally. Oh, glow in the dark, gin and tonic. Don't look at me. I didn't make this up, okay? All right. And then the jet skis. And I'm doing this as teasers and little trivia because I want people to understand possibly who our guests may be at bars, cars, and clothes. So jet ski was originally designed for what purpose? Anyone?
No clue.
To rescue people. See,
Makes
you
sense.
learn so much stuff on V Local Buzz with Devin that it's just mind blowing. And then I have another one for you. Dresses were originally designed and worn by men. If you think about it, the Scottish kilt, Greek togas. Yeah. So that's where they were. Okay. So what do you think about that information?
Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing.
Times
Yes.
have changed.
So you're hearing it live over here. We are in Tan Talk Radio. We are here located in Clearwater. We are going to have the bars, cars, and clothes today. And I'm going to start with someone that I'm so excited. His name is Kai. And I don't have a song for him. And we're going to introduce Kai anyways. And Kai from Chaser's Bar.
Thank you.
And I'm so excited to have you. So, Kai, can you tell everyone what you do and where you're located?
Well, I'm the executive chef of Chaser's Bar and Grill in right in Clearwater.
Yeah, right there on that Poinsettia Drive, right?
Drive,
one street over from Mandalay.
One street over.
It's so amazing.
Yes. So I create amazing menu, and sometimes I have some great specials going on.
Yeah? Like
So,
what kind of specials do you have going on today?
This week I have the cheeseburger nachos. So if you're into cheeseburger and you love nachos, I just combine them together minus the bread.
All right. All those
very delicious.
gluten-free people out there.
And it's gluten-free too.
Or people that are on diets or carbs or all that crazy stuff that goes on. Here we are, Chaser's North Beach.
North Beach, yes.
On Poinsettia, right there in Clearwater Beach, kind of right across from Sand Pearl.
Right behind us. Yes.
Yeah, across behind, on top. It's in that area of Clearwater Beach, right? So, Kai, where did you get this executive chef mentality and creativity? Because actually, I think being a chef is like an artist, right? Artist with food.
It is.
And I've seen you in the kitchen. You are an artist with food. So, what's your experience?
So I started very young. My dad actually owned a restaurant in the Caribbean. So I'm from St. Martin, the French West Indies, the French side.
I love St. Martin. St. Martin, did you say?
St. Martin, yes.
I love it there.
So then after I followed his footsteps and I decided to take it further. And I actually went to culinary arts. I went to 2 different culinary arts. I went to one in France. Then after I got a certificate and a scholarship to go to Minnesota.
Oh, right.
Cordon Bleu.
That's close. We went from France to Minnesota. I love it. Okay.
Freeze my behind off a little bit, but I adapt after 5 years. But
yeah, it would take me 5 years to adapt to Minnesota too.
Yes, then after, I opened a couple of restaurants in Minnesota. I did a French bakery and I stayed in my roots in French.
Oh, I love that.
So even after I graduated from France, the first big opportunity I had was to open a Moroccan restaurant.
Oh.
So I learned how to do Moroccan food. I did that for, honestly, like 4 years.
Was that in Minnesota also?
It was actually in St. Martin.
Oh, okay. So you went back to St. Martin.
I went back to St. Martin. After I graduated, okay, now it's time for me to start something on my own and test my talent and test the waters.
Oh, this is amazing.
So I did a Moroccan restaurant. I did it for 4 years. So the owner loved me so much, he asked to have his mom come from Morocco and teach me everything from scratch, from couscous to tagine, corn de gazelle, and how to make the lamb the perfect way.
Wow. So if you're just tuning in or getting in your car or cheating at your desk, you're supposed to be listening or watching us. Thank you for that. And we'll say hi to our YouTubers. We are talking to Kai, and he's live in the studio over here with V Local Buzz with Devin. And we're at Tan Talk Radio. And he is an amazing artist with food, really. And right now, Chaser's North Beach, which is a new bar and grill, so fun, beautiful, classy, eclectic. It's gorgeous, contemporary. I don't know. There's so much TVs, great staff, everything. I can't stop saying great things about you guys. And he's over there and he is creating amazing dishes for them.
Correct.
So, how do you think about this? I always wonder about that. I can't even boil an egg. So this is why it's fascinating to me. What do you do? How do you know what flavors goes with what and how to create different things?
Because normally I will see it in my dream. Then after I actually put it on the plate. So I mostly smell before I taste. So if I want to put spices together, I will actually smell the spices and my head automatically this will mesh together. So I will smell the spices and okay, let me add it together. And after that, that's how I create. And it become, like same with our dry rub in chasers. The dry rub is all about smell.
Okay.
So I smell it and I put different spices together, like ginger, a little bit of cayenne, and a couple of different recipes seasoning together to create our dry rub. That'll have our dry rub wings.
Some recipes, I'm sure you're probably like, oh, this is great. This is not good. So are you like writing it down so you remember what the recipe is?
Not really. No.
Well, how are you going to train people? What the heck? He's going to wing it. He's going to be like, okay, so you just throw these together and.
But no, now I'm training new people to understand my recipes. But if I like to show them and have them write it down at the same time.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So I'm going to show you how to do this. It's already in my head. So normally I don't put tablespoon. I just toss. Yeah. But I'll actually break it down and say, okay, there's 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of ginger. And so, but I'm only just automatically off my head.
All right. Well, what if we wanted to create a Chasers cookbook? And we could just do it minus 1 secret ingredient. See, this is where I roll. So Chasers North Beach is actually our back cover of V Local Beaches and Greater Clearwater magazine. And as you guys know, it's a super popular magazine and people love it. But the thing that I want to make sure everyone knows is not anyone can get in there. They have to really be good business owners. They have to really be experienced, right? Care about their customer and customer service, care about their team members. I hate going into a place and someone's getting reprimanded, because if you're going to do that to a team member, you're going to do that to a customer. I'm sorry. You just don't know where to draw the line. Care about other businesses and care about our community. So Chasers is all that and more. So that's what I'm saying. What if we wanted to do a Chasers cookbook? I don't know. I just throw things out there like that.
We could do something like that. Even make it friendly.
Bill, I've got a whole new business plan for you.
we could do a kids coloring book with little mini Chasers ideas.
So fun.
So we could definitely do a kids coloring book.
Wait, did I hear a voice? Okay, Kai, hold that thought, because my next question for you, and stay tuned, is do you plan your daily specials in a week or day by day? And hold that thought, and if you want to know the answer to that, stay tuned. But right now, we have, do we have a song for Carm first? Okay.
Oh, this thing is running great. It's just running great. It's so smooth into the curves. And what'd you do, Claudio?
I adjust the cast and camber and correct the tire pressure.
Oh, what a difference. Look out, Jack. Hey, get out of here. I'm driving it home. Come on, I'm going. I'm gone. I'm out of here.
I am so uber excited to talk to the man on the phone, Carm, welcome to V Local Buzz with Devin, your community connector. Thanks for calling in today.
Hey, thanks, Devin. Thanks for having us.
So I'm serious. If I don't talk about your business at least once a week, there's something wrong with me, because I just have to tell a quick story. Oh, actually, Carm, why don't you tell what I'm going to talk about? What do you actually do?
Yeah, so we are the largest water sports company in the Pinellas County area. We've got jet cars, jet skis, tiki boats. We have banana boats. We have dolphin and sunset cruises. And then we have the famous jet cars.
The jet cars. Can I just interrupt you now, because I'm too excited about telling this story? So the jet cars are those sexy, hot, and I drove a Corvette, the ones that you see that are like jet skis on the water. So if you've ever driven down the causeway or something, you see these motor cars on the water. This is Carm. This is his business. He is the entrepreneur behind that. And I had some friends come from Orlando to visit, spend the weekend. And I was like, I have the most fun thing that we are going to do. So locals love to take their guests there, or they just love to do it as a party, and kids love to do it. So, Carm, we had a blast, and my guests can't wait to come back and check out the new rides that you have going on. So, tell us what's going on. I like the poof scoop behind here. So what is going on?
Yeah, no, we're definitely making a big change come this fall. We've got over 100 brand new jet cars coming online. We're gonna have Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens, Porsches.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's out with the old and in with the new. So the Corvettes will be retiring, and we're bringing in a brand new 2025 fleet.
Well, can I have one retire in my house? How do you buy one of those?
Yeah, we can definitely arrange that.
Okay, because actually, I just can't believe it. Have you ever done this? So I have Kevin and Kai over here. They're here from Chasers North Beach Bar and Grill, and you got to go check them out if you haven't. But have you ever driven one of these?
I have.
Oh, and
exciting.
So this is the guy that does it. He's the one that the entrepreneur, the making, the visionary of. That is so cool. How did you think of this?
Well, just obviously I'm into exotic cars, and being down here, I thought, okay, we need to take this up to the next level other than your traditional jet skis or boats, and work with a producer. And he gave us some prototypes. I had the guys fly down to test them out and got the okay. And then we started the injection of the cash to get these things to become reality.
That's just truly amazing. Can you imagine that? That's so cool. So I do have a couple trivia questions for you, because you know me, I like to stump our business owners. Sorry, Carm, but I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
What was the first who was the first jet ski developed by? What brand?
The first jet ski, I think it was Kawasaki.
You got it. Yay. You know your stuff. Kawasaki in 1970s. And let me just talk. Is jet skiing a good workout, and why?
It is absolutely a good workout, because you use muscles that you don't use on an everyday basis in your forearms and in your legs.
And your core. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you know your stuff. Okay. So besides the jet cars, and actually it's called Get Rentals. Wet Rentals, and it's getwet.com is where you make your reservations. And I do want to say your staff and the customer service and just the whole transaction was so easy and amazing experience. So thank you for that, for having your high standards.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. So what else do you do? Those tiki bars and all right, go ahead. Talk about the other stuff that you do there.
Yeah. So we have over 287 jet skis in our fleet. We've got 11 boats in our fleet now. We have the latest one is called the Sea-Doo Switch. It carries up to 10 passengers. We have the Dolphin and Sunset cruises, and then we have our luxury and tiki bars out on the water.
Yeah. So one of our most popular magazines for Stroll Harbor Bluffs was the yellow Corvette that we did on the cover with a couple of our residents over there. And people love that. So you've been sending me some pictures of the Lamborghinis and Porsches. And what's that hot pink car you keep sending me?
So that's the Barbie edition. That's a Ferrari.
Sweet. Well, I just had a facelift, so I kind of look like Barbie now, so I need to jump on that. So I think I see another photo shoot in our future. What do you think, Carm?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So where are your locations? I know we're talking about the one that I went to, which is on Sand Key. Very easy, right on Gulf Boulevard, Sand Key, behind some of our other businesses, which is Mio's, the Mediterranean place, which is delicious. And poolside, we got Isaac over there who owns poolside men's and women's and the Onyx store over there. So talk about your other locations, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got 10 locations throughout the Pinellas County area.
Mm-hmm.
Our predominant locations are in Clearwater Beach at the Clearwater Marina. We have 3 locations at the Clearwater Marina. We have a location at the Holiday Inn in Clearwater Beach, the Marriott Sand Keys, which is right next door to the Columbia Restaurant in Clearwater. Then we have a location down in Indian Rocks Beach, Reddington Beach, and then we have 14 flips at the St. Petersburg downtown pier.
So exciting. So exciting. Yeah. So those jet cars, there's nothing wussy about those things. They go up to what, 45, 50 miles an hour? Am I quoting that correctly?
Yeah. We govern them at that 50 miles an hour for safety.
It was such a great experience. Such a great experience. What else do you want to tell our listeners and our viewers, actually?
Yeah, we're always trying to come up with the latest and greatest inventions. I've got something new that's going to be hitting the water. It is something that hasn't been seen yet. It's a hot tub that holds 10 people with a barbecue on board.
Stop!
So,
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
That's the photo shoot. Wait a minute. That's the photo shoot too. In addition to the Ferrari or Maserati or I'll take any of them. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. So the people that are listening, I don't know, you guys just got so excited. It's Be Local Buzz with Devin every Thursday here on TAN Talk Radio. I am talking to Carm. He is the visionary, the entrepreneur behind the wet rentals and those cars we're talking about that go on the water, the sports cars. But he is giving us some behind the scenes, firsthand information on something cool that's coming up in the future. And Carm, can you please repeat that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have, options are 8 to 10 passengers. It's like a jacuzzi boat, comes with a barbecue. It drives like a boat, comes with a captain. So it's really just kind of a fun party on the water. So we're prototyping this right now. Should be out of production by November and on the water, I would say by January, February of next year.
Okay, so I know you're so busy. Obviously, you're on your way to Orlando. I'm so excited that you could call in today. I obviously want to do a sponsor spotlight article on you, Carm, and some of these things. So you let me know when I can have my writer, her name is Krista, contact you because wow, I love bragging about our good businesses, right? I love it. And like I said, if I'm not bragging about you every week, then I must be very sick because I'm always talking about you to anyone that will listen. So how cool can you, hot tub, how do you come up with these ideas? I just talked to Kai, who is an artist with food. And now I'm talking to someone that's an artist with, I don't know, motor vehicle stuff. How do you think of this stuff?
You just talk to people, and sometimes people say, hey, that would be cool to have something like that. And, you think about it for a little bit, and then you kind of add your spin onto it, change the norm that, I'm trying to bring excitement to Clearwater Beach to get more tourists to come down here and to say, hey, when I was in Clearwater, I went to this place. That's the only reason why I came to Clearwater. So we're trying to change the image out there. We're trying to do all these different things and be always one step ahead with technology.
I love it. And then the locals love it. I mean, God, how fun would that be to have like a bachelorette party? Something like a birthday party, anything, just a bunch of girls. You know how girls love to do that. And guys, they can be out there in the hot tub with their bourbon and cigar. Kai, you can be the chef. See, I got this whole vision going on.
No, definitely.
That is so cool. Well, Carm, this is Carm again, and Wet Rentals, and the website there is getwet.com. Is there anything else you want to say to our listeners, Carmen? I really, again, appreciate you being on the show today.
No, just if anybody ever gets the chance, so like Devin said, visit us at getwetfl.com or come and stop by and see us at any one of our 10 locations.
And when do you see the Lamborghinis and Barbie Porsches coming out? When is all that stuff?
The Ferrari will be out next Tuesday, and then it'll be basically 2 weeks a unit after that.
Okay, so next Tuesday, they're going to be down in Sand Key?
It'll be Sand Key or the Marina, yeah. So they'll be kind of just showcasing it everywhere.
Okay, so do me a favor and text me that information. I'd like to come down and do some reels if it's not Tuesday, sometime definitely next week to do some reels on the new stuff for our social media.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Carm, keep inventing. We love it. You're doing so many great things and so many fun things for our area. So be local, my friend. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for having us.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Carm. Oh my God. Wow. So you just heard it here on Be Local Buzz with Devin. Again, we get the coolest talent. We really spend a lot of time looking for the best business owners, the people that really care about our area and are out of box thinkers and very experienced. So Kai, you're for the first time, you're on Be Local Buzz. What did you think about Carm's interview?
I think it was amazing, especially the hot tub. Like, I would love to see a hot tub on the water especially with a barbecue grill on top of it. That's very amazing.
Can you believe like the visionary, right?
That's some good visionary.
Well, you do the same thing with food. So Kai actually is with Chasers North Beach, and they're located on Poinsettia, right? It's like the plant, like the Christmas plant,
Correct.
right? Poinsettia, one street over from Mandalay, and wow, is it beautiful. Glenn, what did you think of that story from Carm with all those jet skis and Ferraris and Lamborghinis and on the water, I'm talking?
That's on the water.
Glenn?
I was fielding a phone call.
Oh, was it for us?
I thought so.
Okay, wait a minute. We're fielding. I see lights going on. Lights, camera, action. Oh, that's right. We're not in the movie set. We are in the radio station at WTAN Talk in Clearwater. So today's show is bars, cars, and clothes. We haven't even actually heard about the bar portion, but we did hear about the kitchen portion with Kai over here, executive chef from Chasers North Beach. And then we heard from Carm, who is the visionary for, all that cool stuff. That tiki bar thing is fun on the water. Did you ever see that?
Oh, yeah.
And it's Get Wet. And I forgive me, Carm, I forgot the FL. So bad Devin. So getwetfl.com for wet rentals. And Glenn's saying that I had a call. Do we have a call coming in? Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay. Now, do we have a song to introduce Sarah? Because this is bars, cars, and clothes. So we already heard from the car version of it. Who is Sarah? Oh.
Strike. Strike.
Well, again, for the bars, cars, and clothes, strike a pose from Vogue. This must be the clothing part of our show today. Sarah.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to Be Local Buzz with Devin every Thursday on WTAN Talk Radio. And I don't know if you've been listening, but it's bars, cars, and clothes. And I'm so glad that you have the opportunity to call in about your amazing boutique. So, Sarah, again, welcome. And what's the name of that boutique over there in Largo?
Thanks, Devin. I appreciate you having me on the call. The name of the boutique is Salty Roots Boutique, and we just moved over to Largo about 5 months ago from St. Pete.
Excellent. So we've been talking to all these great entrepreneurs and visionaries and people that just really have vision and out-of-box thinker. And there is something your vibe is so cool when you walk into your store. Can you tell us how you got that and what made you decide to I'm going to open up this store and I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to let you talk about it with the vibe that you have.
Yeah, absolutely. Just over the years, I've really developed a love for driftwood. So that was kind of the whole passion behind how I wanted the space to feel. I wanted it to be organic. I wanted it to have a certain flow to it and almost bring a lot of the outside inside. So that's where you'll see a lot of natural wood. You'll see the wood beams in the space. I was able to open up the drop ceiling, which really added a lot of height. And then I have driftwood throughout the space that I've found over the years. And then to set that kind of warm, natural vibe, I added a lot of different gold accents throughout the shop and really took some time to investigate the best type of lighting that I could have in there that would just make the space feel very warm, very inviting, somewhere you would want to spend a lot of time in.
I mean, it's really amazing. So then we're going to go on to your clothing, but I always try to trick our guests. So are you ready to be tricked?
Let's do it.
I like to have a little fun facts about your profession. In the Great Depression and the World War time, why were dress hemlines, why did they shrink and get shorter?
I do not know the answer to that.
Okay, well, like I told you, I have very, very interesting fun facts here. Kai, anyone want to guess?
I'm stumped on that one.
Stumped? Okay. You don't know why the dresses got shorter. He thinks it's so women wanted to be sexy. No, that's not why. It's because, and it makes sense, all right? During the Great Depression and World War, they got shorter to save money, textiles, and time. That makes a lot of sense. And that is very visionary. Like, okay, if we make the dresses shorter, we're going to be able to get more dresses out of this material. So I thought that was really cool, and it totally makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a really fun fact.
So there you go. All right. So we talked about the aesthetics of your place. Now I'm talking to Sarah. If you're just tuning into V Local Buzz, we got Sarah on the line, and she is the owner and entrepreneur of Salty Roots Boutique that moved over to Walsingham Road in Largo. And Sarah, how long have you started in St. Pete, and how long has your business been around?
We opened in October of 2016, so we'll be celebrating 8 years this October. I know, time flies. I can't believe it.
Congratulations. Well, you know why? It's because you have great vision. You get it. You get your customers. You have great customer service. And let's talk about the clothing. Now, is it all like natural fabrics, or you talked about you wanted to bring like nature inside? That's why you like the driftwood, and your whole aesthetic is just a beautiful vibe. Like I could seriously live there, because it's just like, no, I'm serious. It's like a living room. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. So talk about when you go on these buying trips, what are you looking for? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I focus so much on lines that feel soft, that wear well, that you don't have to worry about throwing in the wash, throwing in the dryer, that, it's for kind of, in a sense, I'm a mom constantly on the go. I don't want to spend all this time having to think about the materials getting ruined in the wash, and I don't want to be wearing things that are uncomfortable. So it's a big deal for me to find product that is also Florida appropriate, things that we can wear all year here, especially right now when we're in this intense heat. So fabrics and materials are important to me, and finding brands that stand behind their products, that, if it comes in and there's issues, that they're going to stand behind it and fix it, so my customers can be happy and satisfied too.
I love that. So sometimes when people hear about those kind of fabrics, and they think of almost like large or oversized clothing, your clothing is very trendy and on point to all shapes and sizes. But, I played Vogue because you know what? You could wear that out. Do you know what I'm saying? What you have, your styles. So let's talk a little bit about the actual, how you pick out what styles that you're going to be buying.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I always try to have styles that you can just wear every single day, every single week, whether you're going from day to night. I want to have great denim in the shop. And with denim, I want to have great basics. I want to have tops that can be casual and comfortable and mix and match with anything. But then I also want to have tops that are a little bit more fun and trendy and spark up conversation when you go out and someone's just like, wow, I love that pattern. That's so unique. So I like to have that collection, but then I like to really bring in some fun, kind of funky bohemian styles, pieces that I've always that I've always loved that just kind of speak to me. And it seems like what I really like, everybody else seems to like too. So I get very lucky in that sense. And I love going to the markets and working with showrooms that I've known for years, and they know the vibe of my shop because they'll come and visit me, and I can do buying trips in my shop. So then they really get a sense of what's working for me and what's not.
Oh, cool.
But it's always fun to go out to the shows a few times a year and see if there's something that's totally new and trending for the season, or the season of the color of the season, that fun stuff. So
excellent.
It's a lot of fun to get out there and do that. Yeah.
All right, so we're talking to Sarah, and she's the owner of Salty Roots Boutique, which is an amazing clothing store over there in Largo off of Walsingham Road. And Sarah, you said a couple things. First of all, I like that you said moms, because I like that as a buzz thing, like for the moms. And I like the way you talked about to go from the daytime to the nighttime, because that's very easily changed with a pair of shoes and some accessories, right?
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree with you on that. Most of the time I'm in flip-flops, but if I threw on a cute pair of wedges or heels with what I had on for the day, it would easily transition to go out to dinner. And same thing, accessories. You have your studs on, and you switch to some fun, long, funky earrings, and you're ready for the night.
Exactly. Now, one thing I want you to talk about is, I remember having kids' clothing in there, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh, that is a true passion of mine. My son is 4 years old now, but when I was pregnant with him, I started to dive into finding really cute onesies. I thought they were just so fun and funny. And there's this great local brand out of Clearwater called Emerson and Friends.
Oh, cool.
And that was my first line that I brought in because I thought her onesies were just adorable. I had one bestseller, which I don't know if I can say it on the air, but
if it doesn't begin with an S or an F, you can say it.
Okay, well, it says Hit Face.
Oh, okay.
And it was the
That's
funniest
so funny.
onesie.
Oh, my girlfriend bought that shirt, didn't she?
I think so.
Yes, she did, of course.
Yes. Yep. So that's kind of where that all started and took off. And I think at the time when I brought it in, there weren't too many boutiques in St. Pete that were carrying kids. So it was definitely a little niche. And now that I've moved to Largo, I think it's similar. I don't think there's
It's a
many
bigger
things
niche
around.
because we don't have anything for kids. So
exactly.
Yeah, so and we're going to have to get that in your ad and stuff. We're going to have to talk more about that. But Sarah, before I let you go, I do want to you to tell your address, but I also want you to tell your store hours. And don't you have an event coming up on the 31st?
I do. So July 31st. It'll be from 11 to 5. It's going to be Christmas in July.
My favorite.
We've got a few different things going on. We're going to have a pop-up bar where you can make your own hats and pick your own patches, and they'll be all like local patches to the area, which will be fun. The pop-up bar for the hats is going to be from 12 to 3. And then another local business, Just 26 Yoga, that's across the street from the shop, is going to bring over her Lululemon product, which I know everybody loves Lululemon, and she's going to have some of it up to 60% off.
Fun.
So that's going to be great. Yeah, and I'm going to have, special deals throughout the day. We got to get ready for all of our fall and holiday inventory to come in. So all the spring and summer stuff, there'll be some great steals on all of that.
Okay, so I'm like, I put my Christmas tree up in September. True story. So when you said this, I've been watching Hallmark as I'm recovering. Hallmark Christmas in July has been glued to my TV. So if I come in Mrs. Santa outfit, do you think that would be okay?
Oh, I think that's great. I'm going to be wearing a Santa hat. I want to have some sort of Christmas mocktail and cocktail available.
Oh, fun. You know what? Susie over there, the owner of Fluffy Puffies, is also in the same plaza. And Susie has been a long-time sponsor of V Local Beaches and Stroll Harbor Bluffs. We should get her involved and see if she has any doggy stuff over there for.
That's a great idea.
Yes, we should definitely do it. Let's just make it a big party. All right. So that is July 31st over at Salty Rocks Boutique. And what's the address over there, Sarah?
So we're at 14219 Walsingham Road, and that's Largo, Florida, So if you're coming off the beach, off Indian Rocks Beach, we're going to be the first plaza on the left.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for calling in. It's been so fun having you. Next time we'll have you in person so we can take pictures and all that kind of fun stuff. But Sarah, thank you so much. And I will see you on the 31st for sure.
Great. Thanks, Devin.
All right. Okay. So welcome to Bars, Cars, and Clothes. So we've taken care of the car portion of it. We've taken care of the clothing portion of it, but we haven't talked about the VARs. Do we have a song for Kevin?
Tried to amend my carnivorous habits. Made it nearly 70 days. Losing weight without speed, eating sunflower seeds. Drinking lots of carrot juice and soaking over rays. But at night I'd have these wonderful dreams. Some kind of sensuous treat. Not zucchini, fettuccine, bulgur wheat, but a big warm bun and a huge hunk of meat. Cheeseburger in paradise. Heaven on earth with a onion slice. Not too particular, not precise. I'm just a...
That's hilarious because Kai, who was on earlier in our show, again, Kai and Kevin are from Chasers North Beach, a fabulous, new, unbelievable, contemporary, just, I don't know, Cheers kind of thing, but with elegance. I don't know, but fun, beachy. I don't know. It's everything. Anyone can go. You can go in your bathing suit and go in his tux. I don't know what to tell you. You can go in Santa outfit. You can do whatever you want at Chasers North Beach. And they're right over Clearwater Beach. So, Kevin, welcome to Be Local Buzz.
Thanks for having us.
Devin. Oh, so excited to have you. So, I always like to trick my guests. So don't think that you're going to come out easy. So I have a question for you. Ready?
Ready.
What is the world's strongest spirit? Alcohol.
Moonshine.
No. It's a Polish vodka that is 96% alcohol. And it's followed by a vodka called Everclear made right here in the United States. That's 95%.
Wow.
Yeah. So just
I know Everclear.
Everclear. Okay. Did you know that was the second in the world? Yeah. See, I mean, if you want to learn so much interesting things, you have to tune in on Thursday from 4 to 5 on TAN Talk Radio to Be Local Buzz because I do my homework on these cool, fun facts. So, Kevin, welcome again. And tell us what is going on at Chaser's new place that is like, I don't know, you're doing some really cool stuff in July, August. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we like to look at ourselves as Clearwater's new Cheers.
Yes.
You know, it's from the staff, the food, the management. We all come in with a smile on our face. We're always trying to know your name, you know, get the regulars coming in, supporting us, taking care of them like family, like Cheers.
Yeah.
I would definitely say we're more of an elevated sports bar. It's a good word to use.
I like it.
From you know, Chef Kai's culinary experiences, we're definitely more than just a burger joint.
Right.
You know, from our fresh grouper that we have always, we get that locally sourced through Sammy's Seafood. Our jumbo charbroiled wings, which are just absolutely to die for. And then our burgers hand patty to order with his signature seasoning in there.
Which we heard about.
Yes.
Kai, I love it. The artist with food.
Right.
So, Kevin, one of the things we look for to have on the show and in our magazine at Be Local Beaches is the experience and the professionalism and the caring about your team and customers. You are like 11. Out of a 10, you're an 11. So,
Appreciate that.
I mean, and I'm serious. So what do you owe that to? And what makes you want to do this every day with the heart and the passion that you do?
I mean, it all starts with having a great owner. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Bill, we love you.
yeah, shout out to Bill. So that was a huge help. You know what I mean? Just to get the ball rolling. He's done this for a very long time. And then for me personally, being in many restaurants, hotels, I've seen a lot of bad habits.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of mistreatment. And
Me too.
Yes. And I've just taken a little bit of all of that from everywhere I've been and changed it right here at Chasers North Beach.
And we've been talking all day about out of box thinkers, right? It started with Kai with his art of food, and then we talked to Karn with his hot tubs on the water, and then we talked to Sarah about her visionary about driftwood and clothing and bringing the outside nature into the inside and for your clothing. So I love that out of box thinking. And let's talk about the things that you're doing for Chasers.
Yeah. So on top of being open every single day, 3 to 10, we're also going to start getting into the event world. So if people want to book private parties, we do have a lineup of live music that we can reach out to the artists if that's something they want with their event. And then we're really trying to connect with the hotels, the locals. Yeah. We've got a lot of great residential areas that are just rooting for us to win.
Absolutely.
So, and between that and just giving great service, phenomenal cocktails, great food, I think we're really getting there.
Well, I know we're excited. We just booked a party with you for August 24th.
Yep.
And it's going to be a sponsored pop-off. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. My plastic surgery lips is not agreeing with me right now. So it's going to be all our business owners. We're inviting them to come to an event over there. And we are super excited to have that there. So I'm so excited to everyone to show off the Kai.
Thank you.
King Kai. Oh, I like that.
It is King Kai.
I like it.
That was my high school and college name. King
Really?
Kai. Yep.
Oh, I thought I made up something. Oh, well. I didn't know I was just being one of the followers. But anyways, King Kai, I think we should roll with it. And we're talking to Kevin, and he is from Chasers North Beach in Clearwater Beach. And this is Tan Talk Radio with V Local Buzz with Devin. So I remember going there. I mean, everything is so immaculate. It's beautiful, and it's classy, but it's contemporary, and it's fun, and it's beachy. But there's so many TVs. So let's talk about TVs. What do you have plans for that?
Well, as we all know, football is a big thing in the U.S. So we will definitely be showing as many games as we can get on. We do have 12 75-inch TVs.
Nice.
And then we have a video wall as well. So between that, we can accommodate everybody, as far as what games they want to watch.
Fun.
And then, add some great food and drinks.
Okay.
Happy hour 3 to 6 every day. It's probably the best happy hour on the beach.
And what is the happy hour?
So our happy hour right now is our jumbo 18-ounce margaritas, which we get locally sourced through Natalie's. So fresh, skinny margs every single drink. Those are $6.50. Then we have our wells for $3.95. We have our domestics for $3.95. Our house wines are $4.50.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
So, I mean, and to be on North Clearwater Beach and to get prices and a good space and good service. I mean, it's a win.
Yeah, you can be charging $14. So
Absolutely.
they said $4.50. What a deal that is! But you're getting all that other stuff with it.
Right.
So I actually have one more thing about Andre the Giant. See, I just switched it like that. I got one more trivia. I want to make sure I get in here. Do you know he was a French wrestler?
Yes.
This isn't going to be a quiz. I'm just going to tell you some cool things.
Okay.
He has been known to throw back 6 bottles of wine before a flight. Do you know this?
I've heard.
Okay.
Yep.
108 beers in 45 minutes. Let's see. 119 beers in 6 hours at a bar. Now, is that being overserved?
Yeah. I would say I probably wouldn't want to be the one serving him his last one.
Can you imagine that? That is like, I don't know. When I read that, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that. So do you have beers there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So right now, kind of cool. We have 14 tap beers.
Oh, okay.
A lot of local.
Oh, cool.
But on top of that, we actually have sangria and Prosecco also on draft. So it's always crisp.
Very
it's
delicious.
always fresh. And it is probably some of the best sangria especially I've ever had.
Okay, very cool. So where are you located? What hours again? And what's going on? Anything? Oh, so this is V Local Buzz on Thursday. What's going on this weekend?
So this weekend, Chef Kai is preparing some specials to be continued. I'll have those all over our social media by Friday.
Please tag us. Are you on Instagram?
Absolutely. Yep.
Stroll Harbor Bluffs.
I will do that.
Okay, you do that.
Yes. And then our hours are 3 to 10 every single day. moving into football season, we are going to extend our hours so we can catch those 1 o'clock games.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
So Saturdays, Sundays, we're going to open up at 12 and then till football ends, which
is
is
that going to
usually
be preseason in August? You're going to be doing that? Okay,
absolutely.
perfect. Okay.
Yep. Get them all in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I threw a little teaser out there earlier. I thought I was going to ask Kai a question to hang on for the answer. And I never asked him that question. So I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
When you do your weekly or when you do your daily specials, do you plan it out in a week? Like on Sundays, let's say I'm going to do this for the next week, or do you do it every day?
Well, it all depends on my mood. So I'm mostly always happy. So when I come in, I'm like, ooh, I feel like doing a cheeseburger nachos today.
Okay, cool.
So it's just the day off.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Go with the flow.
Just go with the flow.
Okay. All right. So this is Feel Local Buzz with Devin. I wouldn't be given, if I don't give you the buzz of what's going on, I wouldn't be completing my show. So this weekend, all right, Friday, which is tomorrow, and Saturday is the Madagascar Junior. And that is going to be the show on Friday at 7 p.m. and Saturday 11 to 4 for all you guys who have kids or you think you're a big kid. And that is at the Central Park Performing Arts Center. They are located in Largo right on West Bay. So don't miss that. Saturday from 10 to 2, it's the last day to find this. It's Clyde Butcher Living Waters exhibit. He's an amazing artist, and that's at the Clearwater Historical Society, which is not far from here. It's right over there on Fort Harrison. And that's only $5. And then Saturday night, it is at Ulmer Park on West Bay Drive in downtown Largo is the Music and Vendor Fest, and that's from 5 to 9. So it's today. I just want to go around and talk about my guests again. So first, thank you, Glenn, for being our great producer. And it's V Local Buzz with Devin every Thursday from 4 to 5. But Kai, give us your 30-second commercial.
Well, I want to introduce every time you come to Chasers.
Oh, whoa.
Yes,
okay, let's do this.
Every time you have a main course, we offer some fresh baked homemade chocolate chip cookies.
Oh my God, he's waiting till the last to say this?
Of course, you give me 30 seconds, so I have to say it. So
Oh
try
my.
one. Homemade chocolate chip cookies. It was amazing, correct?
Wow,
So every meal you
smell
have, you get a
amazing.
homemade
Okay,
chocolate chip
so
cookies.
if you can see this, YouTubers, okay, right here. Kai, you made these homemade?
Oh,
Of
homemade.
course you did.
Always fresh.
Made with love.
Yes.
Okay, so again, let's repeat that. Where you're located and how do you get a chocolate chip cookie?
Well, we're located in the Clearwater Beach, north side.
Yes.
Ponsetto. So it's right behind Coco. So whenever you come and visit and you have a main course, I automatically it would be me or Kevin would deliver our homemade chocolate chip cookies to your table.
That is awesome. Okay, so I'm a dessert person. Can I start with that and then go on to my course? Okay.
No rules.
I always have to save room for dessert. I save room for the salad. Okay, I start with the good stuff. Thank you so much for being
pleasure.
on the
Thanks for
show,
inviting us.
and I look forward to seeing you and working with you and having you on the show
Of
again,
course,
and then
Devin.
of course eating your amazing food.
Excellent.
And then Kevin,
Yes.
give us your 30-second commercial.
Well, cheers from Chasers, first and foremost. Thanks for having us on. Just stop on by. Give us a chance. It's elevated. It's got great food, fresh ingredients. It's just a place where we want to know your name. We want that local vibe.
Exactly. And you have like full bar. I mean, it's
Full
beautiful
bar.
there. You got like top shelf, low shelf, beers, wine, Prosecco. You got everything there.
And frozen drinks. A lot of people don't know that we do the frozen.
What kind of frozen drinks?
You name it, we got it. Pina coladas, which we make from scratch. It
Is
not
Kai
a
involved
mix.
with that?
He's not, but he's definitely a good taste tester for me.
Oh, I'm sure.
Pretty good at making old fashions.
Well, you're from St.
Yes.
Martin.
St. Martin.
So I'm
correct.
sure you're a good taste tester for
Of course.
pina colada right there on the island and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I am a sucker for passion fruit, so anything regarding passion fruit, I might have to have, introduce that.
Just a little. I need to test it. I need to test it. And where you're located?
486 Poinciana Avenue, Clearwater Beach.
Yeah, and it's one street over from Mandalay, right?
Yeah.
On that Christmas in July.
Yes.
Poinsettia. Speaking of Christmas in July, we had Sarah on here from Salty Roots Boutique, which is a great clothing store for kids and women. And that is on Walsingham Road in Largo. And they are having their Christmas in July party on July 31st from 3 to 5. Yes, Glenn? Glenn's trying to kick me off. Okay. All right. Okay. And then, of course, I want to say a shout out to Carm. He is the entrepreneur and inventor of all the cool stuff on the water, especially those cars. If you're seeing they're going to see Lamborghinis and Ferraris coming up.
So
but right now
excited.
you can see the Corvettes. They are located on Sand Key and a bunch of other places. But go to getwetfl.com. Again, I want to say thank you very much. My name is Devin. This is Vehicle Buzz with Devin, your community connector, here on the Best Tan Talk Radio every Thursday, 4 to 5. Have a fabulous weekend, everyone, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly, and you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone. I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I don't wanna see you out that door, baby, bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you, just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye. Don't really wanna make it tough, I just wanna tell you that I had enough. Might sound crazy,
WTAN, WTAN, Clearwater,
FM,
WDCF, Dade,
106.1
WDCF,
FM,
Dade City.
3.
Listen.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend Dog Food.
I'm Monica Ricks. Big meetings today at the White House between President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who just met with families of those killed and held hostage by Hamas. Jonathan Jekyll-Chen was one of them. He called the meeting productive and honest.
We got absolute commitment from the Biden administration and from Prime Minister Netanyahu that they understand the urgency of this moment now, to waste no time.
Vice President Harris is also set to meet with Netanyahu this hour. We expect to hear from them soon. Meantime, the White House has condemned the violence by protesters in D.C. following Netanyahu's speech to Congress. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby.
We know that there are strong views about what's going on in Gaza, and some of those views are in opposition to some of the policies that we're pursuing. We get it. That's democracy. But when it turns violent, and when you burn an American flag and pull it down off a U.S. government site, that's just absolutely unacceptable.
Protesters also tagged statues near the Capitol with pro-Hamas graffiti. At least 8 people were arrested. Donald Trump went on a posting spree on Truth Social today, demanding the GOP get a refund for all the money it spent campaigning against President Biden. Trump also pulled back from his commitment to a second presidential debate, saying it should be hosted by Fox News instead of ABC in September. In California, the governor has issued an executive order to start clearing homeless camps.
Oakland has already started clearing some encampments. San Francisco will follow suit next month. San Francisco Mayor London Breed.
We will be able to take progressive action in order to get people off the streets.
But homeless advocates argue the governor's action does little to actually address the root cause of homelessness. Jennifer Friedenbach is executive director of the Coalition on Homelessness.
It's performative politics at its worst.
Mike DeWald for CBS News, San Francisco.
Southwest Airlines is breaking a 50-year tradition and plans to start assigning seats. It's also adding premium seating with extra legroom and red-eye flights. Changes start next year. Team USA is getting comfortable, or trying to, in Paris.
And as you can see, they're pretty sturdy.
Olympians, including British diver Tom Daley, are posting videos on social media, testing out their cardboard beds in the Olympic Village. The coach of American gymnastics star Simone Biles, Cecile Landy, had this reaction to the beds.
Oh, I sat, I was like, oh my God.
The gymnasts are getting mattress toppers to allow them a softer landing at night.
That's CBS's Wendy Gillette in Paris. Olympic organizers, by the way, say the Paris Games have broken the record for the most number of tickets sold or allocated ever. And yet there are still some available. The Dow added 81 points. This is CBS News.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is freeze-dried dog food. Save up to 54% off your first order, plus a free bag of Cod Krispies. They're wild-caught cod skin treats. Text dogs to 511-511. Text fees may apply.
Hi, I'm Cesar Milan. People are always commenting on how happy and healthy my dogs are. One of the reasons is the food my dogs eat.
Dr. Marty's Nature's Blend is a premium freeze-dried raw dog food designed to support your dog's health, happiness, and lifespan.
Their jaws are more flexible, their teeth are cleaner, and their coats shinier. And why they seem more youthful even as they age.
I'm veterinarian Dr. Marty Goldstein. I've helped countless dogs thrive with one simple concept. Your dog needs a high-meat diet similar to what their ancestors ate in the wild.
Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend using 50 years of nutritional research and experience, helping dogs make incredible turnarounds. Save up to 54% off Nature's Blend and get a free bag of Cod Krispies, their wild-caught, ultra-crunchy cod skin treats. Go to drmartypets.com/dogs or text DOGS to 511-511.
Your order is back with a 90-day guarantee.
All dogs are unique. Your dog results can and will vary. Message and data rates may apply. Paid for by Dr. Marty Pets.
Celine Dion's ready for a comeback.
It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now.
According to TMZ, Celine Dion is close to signing a residency deal in Las Vegas. It would reportedly begin later this year or early next. The singer has been battling a neurological disorder called stiff person syndrome, which forced her to cancel a world tour and several other shows. Insiders claim this new deal is entirely her idea, as she's been wanting desperately to return to the stage. After publicly announcing her disorder 2 years ago, she was adamant, saying,
"I'll sing again. That's for sure."
Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
Well, before Sin City, Dion's rumored to make her comeback at the Olympics with Lady Gaga. They'll reportedly sing a duet tomorrow at the opening ceremony with some cameos from maybe Dua Lipa and Ariana Grande. The ceremony will run about 3 hours long. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
It's common knowledge that after age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and gain weight easier. There's a way to feel better, not in years or months, but sometimes in just days.
I'm Chuck Norris.